There's plenty of chances for the Nubs to take a couple of wins. So definitely not as straightforward as a best of 3. But we're on Marina, which is D-Slurp's probably their top pick, their most dominant win earlier today.
Yeah, this is their home.
Yeah, so it's going to be tough.
Gonna be very tough. Cass and Co. Not getting on this second. Oh no, they are on the second red. Danchaz managed. And now he's gonna go to the MacGuffin, takes down Poles. And we're gonna see a run. RJ even. Nice. We don't see enough rocket jumpers, Jake. Always happy to see
Tough in
more.
MacGuffin. Yeah,
Yep.
it's especially fun in MacGuffin because it's a lot more risky than Wipeout, obviously. But Danche is showing why that second red's so important. He was able to then push the MacGuffin, get 2 frags with his shaft, and it's resulted in a cat and a nice early lead. Sub 1 minute, 22 points and counting. Poles, though, does get the Vindicator, so let's see if they can get stacked up and make a nice push onto the base.
Yeah, 66 HP only, and you're gonna get knocked down by Skooky, who's had a bit of a round thus far, with a couple of big frags with the pincer up close. Gets the damage onto Energy, who does retain that Vindicator. Missing 1 shot, though, it was always going to be dangerous for him after the damage that Skooky did. And oh, we're just passing the MacGuffin around, Jake. Everyone's having a go on it.
Poles had a huge game on Marina against Proof with the pincer. I think he was 70%, 71%, something like that, and he's having a huge game at the start of this one as well. Cook as well, obviously, we're looking for him to do huge amounts of damage on MacGuffin. He's already at 1.2k, leading the charts quite handsomely at the early stage here, so D-Slurp looking great. They've just capped for the first time. Let's see what they can do in terms of the defense.
Well, it's a little bit of a scrappy defense. They never really got into their positions, but it's almost like they're defending as the aggressor. They're coming in behind the offensive of Nubs in VR. Sorry, beyond their name.
VR. Yep, that's understandable. It's a strange one, but looking to see. Very rarely have we seen any items left up. They're being grabbed ferociously by both teams. Even Pole's taking the enemy blue there as he comes in.
Skooky heard that Cass was talking shit, and look at the boy go. 1,500 damage.
Must have muted him or something. That's what I would have done, I think. But great interception here. Pole's playing it really patiently. He's now just passing it over to NSC. Skooky's there though. The final boss.
Ah, the young Italian. You don't get enough Italians in esports.
No, I mean, it's one of those countries
obviously.
where... Yeah, of course, but it's one of those countries, there's a lot of things to do outside, Joel, so you're probably not going to get quite as many. Nice weather, nice food, sports.
Sports? Play sports. Don't do that, of course, in Denmark. What I love about these broadcasts is that we do just have Jahar trying to throw us off, like on purpose, in our ear, and we're not allowed to repeat his jokes. And honestly, it makes life worth living. Cass has the MacGuffin now, going to be throwing it back to Danchez, but they have to get through this midfield, and D-Slap give them no room nor quarter, Jake.
Sorry, I was just thinking about the amount of dad multipliers that go onto Jahar's jokes when they're here rather than on the main screen. Quite distracting, but we wouldn't have it any other way, to be quite honest with you. 80 points already on the board for D-Slap. I mean, they're so good on Marina. It's clearly their best mode, and a team like Nubs, who are a little bit disjointed, both kind of in and outside the game, it's a tough one to break. A team like D-Slap, when they're all hitting so hard.
Yeah, I feel like it's really been the individual moments that have made this round as close as it is. In particular from Skooky, I would point out, who is a really, really fun player to watch, by the way. If you ever get a chance to sort of spec one of these teams in lobby, stick on Skooky for a bit. It's interesting. yeah, it is the individual moments. So I think the team play has been there for D-Slurp, but there's a lot of firepower on the side of Nubs, and you know, there's some good movements or RJs earlier from Sanchez. You know, these are young, feisty players for the most part, and they can do some stuff. Skooky coming in with the Vindy, takes down Hennessy, tries to get onto poles. The carrier of the MacGuffin first has to dispatch of Cook, though, turns around, hits another. Skooky will be dropping the Vindy, though, and now it's Vindy defense, Jake. As Pulse, oh, maybe not actually. I thought he'd been home free for a cap, but no, still stuck here in the mid.
Pulse is a really smart player. You can tell he's always thinking a couple of steps ahead. He quite easily could have tried to force that cap through to his base, but he decides to double back, just grab a few more resources, and then he tried to help Cook in the middle. Didn't quite work out that time round, but you can see he's got a really good mind for MacGuffin, and it wouldn't surprise me if he kind of leads them on these Marina games that they pick as their first map choice. But
Jake, are Nubs about to do this?
Have they snuck this? This is a... I mean, I know it's potentially a round, but this is a big upset for me.
Jeez.
What a weird team they are. They are a bizarre team.
How are they here? It's polar opposites as well. Like, the fourth best team in NA is Prevail, right? And Prevail is this super communicative, jovial, like, everything a team should be. They just sort of lack a little bit in terms of skill, right? They're just, the individual players aren't on the level of the top three teams. And then you've got Nubs in VR, who, as far as I can tell, they don't want to play together. It doesn't sound like it anyway. And yet here they are, doing exceptionally well versus D-Slurp, second place finishes in last month's tournament. This is incredible.
Maybe Cass is one of those tough love coaches who try and anger you into proving him wrong or something like this, like a grandmaster of some sort. I don't think it is that, but I like to think maybe...
What, you think he's Mr. Miyagi? Or indeed the guru from Kill Bill? Or,
listen,
as is often the case in UK sports, it's your dad. No, your friend's dad who is the football coach, right? That's the way.
Yeah, and just shouts at you for not doing, you know, for not clearing your lines.
Not clearing your lines, for not putting quality on the ball.
Yeah, exactly. I think.
Oh,
listen, dude. If they win this tournament with the Cass scenario, then who the hell are we to make any judgment? You know what I mean?
Poles is just killing everyone right now. Can we?
Poles is really fun to watch. Yeah, Poles is playing really well. He has been the whole event. Him and Hennessy really do kind of provide a solid rock for Cook to do his work. Cook not quite shining in the KDA department. That's kind of Poles' deal in this game, but they're all very even on damage. And they're all very... I'm surprised they let that first round slip, and I wouldn't be surprised if they take the following two and sort of focus up a little bit. I wonder if they're maybe slightly underestimating the Nubs.
And you can't underestimate those Nubs. Dancha's such a dangerous player here with the MacGuffin. Going to take down NSC. It's been quite a low-scoring round. For 2 minutes and 15 seconds in, there's not been a lot of MacGuffining, which is what we call scoring in this mode, probably, maybe.
MacGuffining. I enjoy that, actually. It's a good word to say.
Yeah.
Skooky with his favourite gun.
Yep. Hold in hollow. The most powerful point in the map.
By the way,
so many highlights come from this.
I think we found out why this team was kind of formed with Cass and co, because maybe he's exhausted the amount of options that want to play with him. To be quite honest with you, you know, we were wondering how this team came to form, and I'd love to ask him, to be honest, or ask people around him.
I wouldn't. Yeah.
Oh dear, but it's working. They've got a lead again. Poles needs to hit some amazing pincers like he did earlier.
Let's listen in with D-Slurp as they try to get this one back under wraps, please, Jahan.
Go on in.
Where was it?
Next race 51. Sorry, 1-1.
Cast mid. Hundred to Scoochie coming LG now.
Hold again. Scooch is
That
weak.
is that side.
Enemy MacGuffin.
Down.
Gas is weak.
Then just got going upper.
Enemy MacGuffin.
It's capping.
No, he went. It's on LG right now, fighting me. Rolled him once. Going LG. Going LG now.
It's railed.
MacGuffin.
Got him. I need help on Mega side.
I'm weak.
Hundred to Scoochie mid. Still stacked though.
Frag.
I didn't hit him.
Enemy MacGuffin.
He's going up railed. For 90.
Lower Mega. Rails.
Got him.
MacGuffin drop.
Go Vinny.
That's it.
Punches.
Cass got red. Cass is stacked.
Enemy
Scoochie low, Windy.
Oh, that was good.
Cash low, Windy. Coming from Mega.
All three there.
Enemy
Dunches is
MacGuffin.
rolled.
Low Mega.
On the other side.
Second red. It's 50.
Flank is up. He's on Mega. Two
Low
on
on
Mega.
red. Cash
Down.
with Windy.
Down on
Is
Mega.
it south?
We get.
Defend
Kept.
Well played. Nice round.
Very nice push at the end there from Nubs in VR. So they did a good job. Didn't quite manage to get the MacGuffin off of the slurp in the end, but not bad. And this could be a very excited third round, Jake.
Yeah, Scoochie really trying his hardest here to try and drag his team through. I think they just missed out slightly. They had the power up on Cass, but they didn't quite convert much with it. D-Slurp really good at making the game quite messy, always doing damage from all different angles, and yeah, quite unfortunate for them. That was a much better round from Poles and the boys, though. Very dominant indeed.
Enemy MacGuffin.
Scoochie gonna get the MacGuffin and try and make his way out. Of course, here in the third round, you do get to pick your base. It's a free
Defend your base.
choice, and they're going to choose B. Now, oh yeah, there was a bug. Happened yesterday as well, where for reasons unbeknownst to, I think, anyone, it just sort of says contested, even though nobody's touching it. I think it only happens in the third round. Hopefully it doesn't get in the way too much. But Firebot sent that to me yesterday, so yeah, it is known. Don't worry about it.
Needs to parachute Fire Frog into the spectator lobby
Team MacGuffin.
to, I don't know, can't fix it from there, but nice to have him around. Oh my god. I think Poles might be one of the best, I'm going to do what you do, might be one of the best pincer players in the team scene for sure. It's so consistent with it, particularly on this map.
I thought you were about to say in his team then, like we should do the opposite of it. Really smart. I think of the three, he's top three.
At least. No, he always just looks for it and hits amazing shots as he misses 2 of the easiest, 3 of the easiest, 4 of the easiest shots of the game. That is a caster curse, and I'm just learning that that's a real thing.
It is a real thing. I don't know why, but it is.
Yep. I shan't be doing that
Poles.
again.
Now with the MacGuffin, 46 points on the board. Like, it was a nice maiden cap for Nubs. I was going to run this out over the top. Sanchez is there though with a crossbow. All the confidence in the world that he was going to hit that as well. Didn't really leave himself another option. Blast coming out from Scoochie, going to take down the MacGuffin carrier, and that means that NSC has to back up a little bit. All the while buying time. Danchez is back and with a vengeance. MG out takes that frag as well. Good comms to know that he was low. Cook though, he's here and he's dangerous as ever.
Yeah, fighting two guys off with his shaft here. Good defense, and they really need to catch up to the scoreline of the Nubs in VR. Kind of surprised that they were able to get some of this time already. They're already nearly halfway capped, but they have got the Vindicator now and the cap. So Poles is super stacked, and he's going back to defend with Vindy. Classic.
A classic. Here it is. Oh, Hollow as well. No way.
Yep.
It's all of the things I know to talk about on this map happening at once. He's defending with Vindy. He's pushing out proactively as part of the defense. He's gonna collect not the second red, but a red. And oh my god, what a play from Poles. This is just textbook.
Yeah,
absolutely textbook.
If you had to clip a little series of plays as to what you should be doing on Marina, it would be that last sort of minute or so from Poles. Really, really super well played. Getting every red in the last sequence here. And I mean, he maximised the Vindy usage there. And just like that, they've not only caught up, they're about to potentially win this round and the game.
Yeah, I think they might. 45% shaft as well. I want to bring attention to that. For Poles. Energy comes in, takes down 2. Danchez remains. He's going to be able to get them going and he's going to throw it up high, but ooh, is it good? Yeah, Scoochie actually gets it. And he's able to throw it a little bit further, but it's NC intercepting and now throwing back on the point. It's going to be overtime if D-Slop can get that, but they can't. It's Scoochie instead intercepting. Nobody can quite get a hold of this MacGuffin with any stack at the same time. And Cook. That's disgusting.
Defend your base. Overtime.
Yeah, he shot his little shoe off of his airbot there, I think. Pixel perfect. This is a great defense, and they just need to hold Kastov, who's running into them with his melee weapon out. Okay. Wow. There was damage on D-Slurp's team. Damage indeed. Look at those numbers. I mean, they do paint a picture. 9k each for the members there. 40% shafts for NSC and Cook.
I don't think I've ever seen this before. I don't think I've ever seen a team that far ahead in damage.
Yeah. And to be honest, they needed that damage because that was not a rollover or that was not a crushing victory. They really had to work hard for that. Again, the Nubs in VR make it really scrappy and messy, and they seem to favour that. They're not going to have the best team cohesion. We've heard that earlier. So they really needed to output all that damage just to do a 2-1 victory. So I'm intrigued to see what the Nubs pick for Game 2.
I'm going to call Furnace is going to be the pick. The Russians love a bit of Wipeout in general. And they love a bit of Furnace seemingly over Wellspring. And I think you are the underdog here. They probably know that as well. I think D-Slap are way more favoured in Extinction.
Yeah, agreed. I would even pick them in Wipeout as well, to be quite honest with you. But they have gone for Furnace. Good call, GMT. Proving your knowledge yet again. Second Reds.
I have watched entirely too much Diabotical.
Yeah, you're probably up there, actually, with the most watched man of this game. You're probably right.
Yep. Yep, for sure. Let's get into this then. Furnace, I think, is going to be closer, and that was already pretty close. I think you have to favour D-Slurp, of course. But I wouldn't be very surprised if Nubs, against all odds, given the team that they are, managed to take this map.
If they can get a couple of rounds quickly, like in a dominant fashion, I think they may well be able to take the map. You do get the feeling, though, that the more the game kind of grinds out and becomes uncomfortable, the mental edge is just going to go more in D-Slurp's favour, more than it probably already is. So that's one thing I'm wary about.
Yeah, I think that they could capitulate if this goes wrong early. But we'll have to see. And I tell you what I'd also say is, like, if this goes to the third match and Nubs are 2-0 down, they ain't coming back. I tell you right now. No reverse sweeping from this team. Pole's gonna push
this is
in and
already
kill
perfect.
Spooky.
Yeah, D-Slurp haven't died at all yet. This is not the start you would want if you're a Nubs in VR fan. Oh my word. Oh, okay,
Alright.
okay.
Enisy's pretty good. You ever noticed that? You ever noticed that Enisy's really good at this game?
Kind of the unsung hero of D-Slurp, honestly. He doesn't quite get the same attention as the other two, but of course, I mean, you've got to be strong. It's a it's a three-man team. You can't have any weak players if you're going to get this far in the tournament. Jahar literally laughing at me, by the way. Chat, literally laughing at what I just said. With me, apparently, but I don't buy it. Joel's silent.
Dealing with both of
Play-by-play GMT. Silenced!
Yeah. Look, if you can't improve on silent, it's just don't, you know, it's, if you got nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all, Jake. And I'm filled with contempt. Poles pushing in, Danchez getting low, and it's quite precarious right now as Nubs rely on young Scoochie to live, and he does. But that was a little touch and go.
Yeah, I mean...
The value. Oh! Hennessy, on his own! Smoke Weeble doesn't matter, Danchez threw it with the shotgun.
Okay,
Beautiful.
Nubs tied it up.
Right. I think this is the safest we're ever going to be to go for Nubs comms. Let's try it for a round.
We're doing it. Yes.
Go to Nubs. We'll try it. They just won a round. It might be alright.
Info. And it's weak. Survive.
Cancel. Cancel. They're going to
Killing
lose.
bottom floor.
This is
Two
bad.
at least.
Pulse rail. Cook rail.
One more.
Masturbator. 2 of them. You can try.
Top.
Need to fuck him now.
It's full.
Nice.
Right, get out while we can. Lovely stuff.
Oh no, we gotta stay in. We gotta stay in.
No, we're not risking this. Alright, they just won 2 rounds. We're not pushing our luck.
Chat, I'm
I
trying.
don't wanna
I'm
get
trying to
tired
be
again.
the people's champ. I'm trying to be the people's champ, chat. I'm trying.
I don't want to get... Look at what's happening, Jake. Do you want to hear this?
I do. I'll be honest. This might be my only time on the desk here. I'm loving this.
I've been saying that every week. You know, you might break the odds. I mean, all of my other co-casters have died an unceremonial death. But, you know.
I need to watch my back after today because it's not, the odds are not in my favour whatsoever.
Scooby on
last
his
man
own.
alive.
No! With the implosion weevil! Let's go, my son!
Just
3
like light
seconds.
speed through him.
Bang! Bang! Yes!
Oh,
Yes!
God, he must be so relieved he didn't die there for the wrath of his teammate. Oh, they've done it. 3-1 up, by the way.
1. Let's go, Nubs.
We have to go to their comms, please, Jar. Please ignore GMT. I'm older than him. Let's do it, please.
Bridge, cook. 1 second.
Насколько, блять, ну ты ебанутый что ли, ну блять.
Green.
Dead green. Rail more.
That
Top.
the other one. I'm coming.
It's full.
Dead. Hennessy.
I'm healing on bottom bridge.
Pulse is low. Pulse is low.
At least that just killed. Oh my fucking god. Блять, ты конченый.
10 seconds. Pulse is the now one who is low. Nice try.
Просто 3 в 1, мы стреляемся, как можем убить чувака на топе, ты хилишься. Ну как?
Get out, get out, get out. Alright, we pushed our luck. Never again. Never again.
I'll take that one. Oh. You gotta believe maybe D-Slurp are in the ascendancy now.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, Jahar, by the way. That was probably all very unpleasant and stressful for you. But, hey, we got through it. Cass.
Hey, Jahar's a pro. Alright, he's a pro.
He is, literally. He's got an actual job and everything. Imagine that. Cass at range, hitting the pincer, has a man on his flank, though it's Hennessy pretty low as his pulse, and they're pushing in. Ooh, Hennessy, if you'd got tagged there, my son, you'd have issues. He's gonna have to drop. Cook already taking a little bit low. He's gonna heal up with the Siphonator now, but Pincer misses and hits for the enemy team. Here comes Scoochie. 1-1. And Nubs are on the board.
Unbelievably so, and at least Sanchez got a frag. Oh my god. Yeah, great match, weird match. I'm not gonna lie, that was very weird to watch. But we get more Nubs. They're doing it somehow. How are they doing it? I can't even give an answer.
I do not know.
Oh dear. Let's see what the next pick will be.
So they can't pick Sunken, they can pick Wellspring or Extinction. What are you expecting? It's got to be Icefall, right?
Yeah. Oh, as you say, Icefall, easy choice, I think. Wouldn't be surprised if they take this, that we do see Wellspring next from the Nubs.
Yeah.
But right now, this is a tall order, I think, for the Nubs in VR. I cannot remember if we've seen them on Extinction. I'm sorry to put you on a spot, but if we have, I cannot remember who would life lead for the Nubs in VR. That seems like maybe they don't even know.
If they're on speaking terms, that is. NSC gonna get the maiden frag. Actually, it was Sanchez. Yep. I'm gonna take a spill, and we're already seeing blood strewn across the deck early on in this round. NSC.
It looks like
nice.
Skookie is going to be life lead by the looks of it. There's a lot of, as we've heard, there's a lot of pressure on the young man's shoulders. I really hope he performs, honestly. This would be a great FU to the Lord himself.
To his teammate, to be clear. There.
Yeah, to Cass, not God. Yeah, not the Lord. The Lord in this scenario. You don't want to annoy that guy.
Skookie's got a lot of HP, he's got a lot of armor, NSC's gonna fall, Pulse is low, and the young Italian can do everything right now. Everything's going well. Vindicator sees his enemy, knows he's one shot away from taking this round, and there it is.
Easy.
1-0.
Easy.
Let's go Nubs.
Morale's high, Joel. That's all I'm going to say.
Very high.
Their morale must be really high. High enough that maybe they won't say something that's going to get us banned on Twitch. Should we maybe go for a listening, Jahar? I'm calling it again, the executive decision.
Alright.
Come on, GMT.
Let me have played.
One at
Really?
LG.
Well, now it's okay because you're leading. Don't.
Heavy.
They're railing.
Raid Anasi.
Pull up on the box.
Таня, ну помогай.
Oh, he's weak.
Даня, don't give up. Fuck.
One is on Mega already, I can take it. I can.
Here, one box.
Take it, brother. Just help me kill him and you take it. Like, so bad, brother. So bad.
Oh, pulse weak on nades.
One on me.
Yeah, now you take.
My bridge.
Ой, блядь.
I got.
Nice. Pulse 3 lives, Mega now.
Don't fight like.
Pulse here on Mega. He's might be weak.
Got him once, Mega's on. Mega is up.
57, next one.
Fucking red then. Fast.
Coming.
Got it. Fuck that shit. He's on the
Ice, yep.
He's
Take blue.
Grenades.
No, you pushed me.
Блять, ну дай оружие, это ёпта несище маленькое.
He's on nades. Still waiting nades.
Careful.
I'm gonna die probably.
He's screaming, 1 HP.
Nice.
I got.
He's in secret, standing in secret.
He's in secret, yep. Weak here. Pushing Q books. Heavy up, can you run?
Coming.
He's in the box.
37.
No, grenades.
LG, drop down to 50. He's full, but...
I found him. Died.
Nice. What?
It's not nice, he didn't.
No, we didn't win.
He killed him
Fuck.
himself.
Why it's 1-0?
Like a bro.
still?
Round 3.
Like a bro. He got 100 HP, my life.
Blue here.
Do we need to pause? Because it's 1-0 and we're on round 3. What do we do, boys? No, genuinely, what do we do? Yeah, thanks. I'm just gonna pause. No. Ooh. I have no idea. Things are happening. Pulse has 3 lives. He's got a lot of stack as well.
Incoming Siphinator.
This is gonna be fun.
If the series couldn't get as controversial as it could get, I mean, this is narrative central.
Oh
Crazy.
my god.
I mean, it is officially round 3. There's a Siphinator on the board, right?
Yeah.
Did they die at
think
like, the
I'm
exact
tilted.
same time?
Yeah, I guess if you died on the same server tick, it wouldn't know what to do. Bizarre.
Apparently Scoochie died first, so apparently it should be a 1 to D-Slap. Is what I'm getting, but
Apparently.
they may well have broken the game.
Well, I mean, surely if you both died because of the same rocket, it would be at the same time, right? Okay. What do you mean 1-1?
Yeah, 1-1, yeah.
Okay, so... Well, it's one for the record books, if nothing
So
else.
many talking points, man.
Oh. It's hard to keep up. My little head, Jake. It's not built for this.
Yeah, it is little though, isn't it? Your head and your frame.
Thank you. I'm gonna join a team with Ints and Memphis. We're gonna be called 2 Men. Not bad, that is it? Not bad.
God.
Right,
Nah, I
Skooky
quite
loves
enjoyed
life.
that.
As we're told, Skooky fighting for his life and indeed Crimson Caress. He's gonna put that on. Takes down Cut for good measure. And this is looking like a bit of a round for the boys of Nubs in virtual reality.
Yeah, I need to. I think I need to hit Skooky up after he's done with this and get his mouse and FOV settings because he's so crisp with his aim. Bearing in mind what he's dealing with in the Discord as well. Like, imagine if he was on a team where he, was a lot more confident in his mates, and he's fully stacked now. He's hitting really nice pincer percentage here, 65%, and they're in actually a really good position to make this 2-1.
Yeah, could happen. Skooky's so much stack right now. Pole's also with a lot. I mean, this is a volatile situation actually when they're both this stacked, because it can just come down to one big fight, one big brawl, and actually it's Pole's doing better at the moment. He's gonna 1v1.
Oh.
Sanchez is there with the rockets. Oh my god. Nubs take a 2-1, 2-0, 3-0. Any of these scores could be true. Lead.
I'm telling you, if Nubs in VR pull out a victory and like go to the final, and what a story that would be. I don't think it's likely, but they're looking a hell of a lot stronger than I thought. I thought this extinction match would be quite a straightforward affair for D-Slurp, but it's proven to be anything but. This is a Vindy round as well, GMT. Very important.
Okay, on it. So we will be pausing after this round if you couldn't hear Jahar there because, well, we have some things to work out. Never mind. Okay. The round was a draw. Okay, we're just going with it. Round 4, and it's a 2-0. That's quite something, but here we are. Cass now having to play Life Leader. A bit of a change for Nubs in VR. You can see so many lives on the side of D-Slurp. Poles now with the Vindicator, and things could get ugly very quickly for Nubs.
Yeah. Cass, whether intentional or not, Cass is obviously trying to play the life lead this time, and there's so many lives left on D-Slurp. They can afford to
we
throw
did
a
see
few
yesterday, though. We did see yesterday a similar situation. It was 102 versus Godspeed, you Egg Emperor. Godspeed were unable to bring down Pavel in spite of having probably like 7 lives versus 3. Let's see what Cass can do here. It's going to be tricky. Pole's still with a lot of stack, but, well, the life differential's barely there now, Jay.
As we say that, yeah, you can get a bit too carried away with that, and Cass playing life lead here. If I was on his team and he had so many opinions about how I was playing life lead, I would, maybe this is what happened, I would say the same thing. I bet, why don't you life lead, mate, and see if you can do it any better. So let's see if Cass can actually put his money where his mouth is, so to speak.
It's only going to make the team environment more toxic if he does play better, though. Like, that's worst case scenario. I think for the long-term hopes of this team, it was good that Cass lost that round.
Yeah. I'm thinking maybe we go on board with D-Slurp, maybe as they see if they can claw this back to a 2-2. What do you reckon?
Jahar to the comms.
Killed Dunches on red. Fighting one.
Setting up for red.
Dead books. One more books.
Gucci weak on red.
One dead. Low window. I need to stay away. One of you needs to play live.
I can see red.
I'm very weak. I'm almost dying. Energy, you play live. Good.
I'm on Mega.
I'm not there.
Sorry.
Got Mega 13.
You're playing live, Energy.
Need help on red.
I'm coming.
Incoming Vanguard.
Gonna take.
Come take power up. Lower rockets. Live, guys.
Shot for nothing.
Mega next. You stay away. They're there.
Oops, blue is it? I'll take.
I got live guy and Mega. I'm trying to babysit you, Energy.
Gucci got red. Should roll twice though. You can get him. Nice.
We are 2-2, and as I said, the score is being taken as red. So yeah, this is quite the game we have on our hands, Jake.
Yeah, world's first tie in an extinction round. And
Which,
if you think about it, being 2-0 up, now 2-2, momentum definitely in D-Slurp's favour.
yeah, the only thing I do want to make a note, like in most sports, a tie is 1-1, whereas it's 0-0 in extinction. Apparently, that's quite a different dynamic. I wonder if we ever see anyone use that tactically to try and, like, from a losing position, push for a draw, right? Just sacrifice themselves to the enemy. Who knows, man?
Risky.
We got a fun future ahead of us in Diabotical.
Yeah, I just want to point one thing out. We talk about second red all the time. It's so important in extinction, and the whole D-Slurp lineup were kind of gathered around Shaft, and Skooky actually managed to somehow sneak in, unbeknownst to them, and claim that red, and now he's got it again, and the power-up. So really nicely played by Skooky. He's really impressive in this series in general. We know about the comms, and he's performing really well nonetheless. So, if anything, can't imagine this team's going to stick around together. I might be wrong, but this is a great advert for him going forward. I would say that's the best case scenario.
Dude, I'm trying to remember what was FaZe's team called when they had Scoochie and Upset?
They were called like
They were called Kurosute Gomen in practice, and then they changed it. And I wish they did.
Wasn't it like Chaos Crew or something like this?
Oh, Chaos Crew, that's it, yeah. Scoochie looked pretty decent in Chaos Crew. And now has had to go into the wilderness and has found himself with Cass and Danshex. He's going from strength to strength, pushing on poles now. 3-2, Jay. 3-2.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
This is really, really unexpected. And I'll tell you who is turning up in a big way is Danshex. I mean, he's obviously playing Ghost, so his whole job is to put damage out, but he is doing really well on his team. And, you know, kind of struggled a little bit in the MacGuffin game, but really finding his feet here, where, again, your lives don't matter too much if you're the Ghost. You just need to get in there, get as much damage as possible, and give information to your team.
Yeah, this is so unexpected. We'll run one round away. Scoochie playing over by the red a little bit early, but, you know, he's just holding the room, and Downshad's there to help out. 3-2-2 playing 1-1-2. Huge right now. The opportunity, Scoochie, so stacked. And it will be a Vanguard round? No, it's a Vindy round. It's round 7. Right. He's in good position for it. Got the weaponry as well. Poles getting a little bit caught out, and actually Scoochie pounces rather than playing for the power-up. Cook will pick that up.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if that was the right decision. It's going to be hard, but Scoochie did get himself a fair bit of stack. Of course, versus the Vindicator doesn't mean a whole lot, but with Poles being as low as he is, this could work out in a big way. Vindicator down on the deck now, and
oh my god, they've done it.
Poles falls. 2-1 Nubs in virtual reality.
This is unbelievable. And you know what's funny? I wonder if D-Slurp have heard the comms from earlier on the stream and kind of, again, may well have overlooked this team, and that can only be more frustrating for them, right? If you think, oh, how are we losing to these guys? That might well be playing on their mind. Huge match for Scoochie, by the way. Can we just mention that? Huge.
I think we can. I think I want to. I think he's the protagonist of this series now. Oh, we're going to Wellspring, boys. No, right.
Wow.
There we go.
Yeah.
Almost played Alchemy then. That was my bad.
Oh dear. What a weird series this is.
What in the world, man? What in the world? Well, here we are on Wellspring. I think for the second or maybe the third time for the entirety of the official coverage of this tournament. So throughout the playoffs, yeah, we've only seen it, I think, twice. This is the second time. You still, I don't know, I still favor D-Slurp, but maybe I shouldn't.
Yeah, mate, you're making the same mistake they are, mate. You're counting out the nubs. Can't do it, they're deadly. And Jahar asked for a wrestling reference off camera earlier, and I'm going to give it to you. Scoochie is going to come out as the biggest babyface in this tournament after this. This is a breakout. I'm calling it right now. Oh boy.
Let's do it. We are going to be listening in with the Nubs.
Yes!
Just take time. Ratchets. Good job.
Hennessy on
That
top.
one. I'm coming with you, Cass.
Healing on top. Full bridge, full bridge. Hennessy weak.
Cook low. Good job. Last one, mid dojo. Water. Heal up, guys. 5 seconds for me.
Fine, finish.
Okay. It's not TP. I'm gonna check.
Buff balcony. Really? Ну, Заня, нахуя ты это делаешь?
Playtime dodge.
Help him, Scoochie. Help him. He's
Playtime.
fighting against two guys. You standing one place, bro.
Yeah, Cap. You
Ой,
the
блях,
game
муха.
in 2020.
20.
Yeah, Cap. Look, in fact, now you spawn it, not just spawn, and we got to.
Ой, бля.
It's too secret.
Second, now you fucking died instantly.
Yeah, but they are low at
Wait
least.
for me. Fucking 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Блять.
We still speak.
If you speak? Okay.
To you.
Put slow.
He's weak.
Dead.
You should have killed Pulse Dunchets. It's okay.
I missed rail.
Yeah, I saw.
Alright, there we are. A little bit of consternation going on in that camp for sure, but, well, at least it wasn't as bad as it was earlier.
You don't think? I think that was worse.
No, I don't think it was worse. It was less one-sided. Scoochie was standing up for himself a bit, which I'm glad, because... Nah, honestly, I should stop. It does tilt me. Anyway, they're going to take the round very quickly indeed.
Are you going to turn into the cast of this cast? Start calling me out.
No.
Oh god.
I'm more likely to DM him after this fucking tournament. Anyway, Danchez going to be taking a spill. Cass in the corner. And
Still miraculous that they're
dropped.
1-1.
Yeah, but I don't. What happened last round, Jake? Did you watch it? I didn't. I think I blinked.
Someone had to help someone, but didn't. I don't know, something like that. Danchez is playing quite well in this. I know he sort of said he missed a couple of rails last round, but his playstyle does actually quite suit Wipeout. He's really quick, really aggressive. I mean, as I say that, he does push into two guys in the corner, but he might have got a call that they were weak.
And 2-1.
Cass sent fly, but it's 2-1. They're doing it, guys. They're somehow pulling this out of the bags. It's insane.
And I'm really wondering how D-Slurp are dealing with this now. Jahar, can we listen to them, please?
Bill. Luck to cast screaming. Bill. The healing up, Bill.
Let's start.
2 water.
Okay.
Scoochie was low. Towards secret bell. Sorry.
Bill cast in the smoke.
You need to die, Cook.
He's on now. Yeah, I need to die.
I can heal you.
Okay, it's okay. I'll
Same.
We're 52 dungeons of water.
Ten seconds.
Cook's a
Energy's
god.
up. 2 versus 2. One statue.
Rogue window.
Dead statue. Window last. He's low. Nice, boys. Well played.
Round 5.
And let's stick with the slurp for the 5th round as well.
Yeah.
I'm going window.
Fight.
Focusing Kaz.
What?
200 dungeons.
Euro.
Pushing Euro.
Push needs to die.
I can heal you. Go.
It's okay.
Secret.
I'm coming Euro. All 3 up.
One was bottom towards TP.
I'm secret.
Direct on Scoochie Bell.
Fine, thanks.
Careful. Bell run.
Yeah. I didn't know where to run.
1 round away from losers finals. Nubs against VR. Against the odds. Might be about to 3-1 decent. Might
Mate,
be
dude,
about
this
3-1
this
decent.
is shocking. Quite honestly.
No, this is. Cast on his own now. Well, he can't shout at himself at least. Gonna fall.
Great
Sanchez
work
and
by
Scucci in the 2v3. It's quite a doable 2v3, but Sanchez with the Parkinson shaft.
goodness.
Scucci left limping away. And here's Poles cast all alone, 1v2 up against Cook. The Rockets aren't that good though, and it's 3-3, 7th round. Here we go. For your tournament
Round 7.
live, D-Splat.
Fight.
Cook with the grenade. Feeling each other out now. Nobody committing friendly too crazy. And see,
Yeah.
seems to be losing out in a bit of a pincer trade by Rubble. Gonna be pushing out with that shaft, but Scoochie's there. Fast as anything. Like grease lightning.
Skooky coming in and showing Cass how to hit that pincer shot that he missed twice.
Let's listen in as they potentially win or lose this map with Nubs in VR.
Dead.
Bell, probably.
Top
yeah.
down.
Him.
Just go up. They cook.
On the top. Drop the second floor last. Minus 100 at least.
Statue.
Balcony.
Minus 100.
GG.
Nice.
They've done it!
That was the lucky last round.
Oh.
They've bloody
Nice.
done it!